All right, so I think I can definitely say it. I'm sure you could say the same thing, is that traditional marketing sucks. We're not a marketing agency here at Virteom, but we are, you know what I mean? Like we do it, and it's like chasing leads and cold calling and doing all this stuff. Is it 2005? Like, what are we doing here? Let us help you.
So I sort of set Grant up set him up on this. He doesn't even know what's about to come next, which I love. So for the past, since 2012 when I started this business, I avoided the name marketing firm for that long. So to hear you say it makes me so happy because we really are not a marketing firm. Because to me, the challenge with marketing firms in general is you hire them to pay them to do something without a definitive outcome. And I don't really like that. And the previous agency that I was a partner in was very much like that. It was like you paid retainers for things and you did have goals. Don't get me wrong, you had goals. But here we are very much, we help you generate high quality sales opportunities. We're not even really lead gen. We just make your phone ring.
It's like business strategy.
Yeah,
almost,
our culture here is like, we've got digital screens on the wall out there. Our culture here is like, they've got enough phone calls this month. They got enough phone calls. Ooh, look at this one. They had more, and we gotta like get the phone calls on this client up a little bit higher. Hey Ryan, let's come over here. Oh yeah, what are you looking at? We gotta get their phone ringing a little bit more this month. What do you think? Yeah, let me go check it out. Let me check out their data and see what's going on. Yeah, that's us. That's our culture. Our culture is like, I don't care about clicks. I don't care about impressions. I don't care about how pretty your website looks. I have a couple videos out there floating around that say pretty doesn't cut it. I mean, hey, you know what? If you want a pretty website that doesn't generate leads, we're not for you.
It's a fancy billboard sitting in an empty field. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It looks great, but there's nothing there. You know.
And don't get me wrong. I mean, with AI, our websites are really pretty now. Like they're really good. But at the end of the day, we're a different animal. It really is like that. It's like getting down to that minute. It's like, we're looking at it like this, like that little piece of data there. Oh man, look at that little tiny. You know what this is? We got like all this traffic, and then it like drops, and then it's like it flatlined. The heartbeat died. What happened here? Oh my gosh! They don't answer their phones. Grant, they haven't answered their phones in 3 years.
Or the contact forms haven't worked for 6 months. Who knows what's going on?
Thousands of dollars in ads. Organic traffic. Dead. No heartbeat from the time the phone rings. We gotta fix this. We gotta call him right now. One of my clients, they're an engineering firm, and he goes, he insisted that the ads don't work, and his receptionist never receives a call. And I went back and listened to all the recordings. I sent him like just the past 30 recordings, and he had like 30 phone calls in the past day. And I basically said, I really need you to listen to these phone calls. Every single person had figured out how to reverse engineer the phone system, and they were all talking to the engineer in the other room, and the engineer was doing all the sales. The owner didn't even know that the engineer was selling every single lead, and the receptionist wasn't answering the phone because they were going through like press 1, press 2, press 3, and they were getting the engineer, and they were which is actually quite honestly was probably why they've been growing like crazy. There wasn't a problem there, at least there wasn't a problem, but the receptionist wasn't getting the calls because the phone system had led them off over to the engineer over here.
I hope he got commission at least.
Well, yeah, but the thing that's crazy about it is when you go ask your receptionist, how is it going? And because once again, it's with us, it's all about the data. We don't really care about we don't care about like the opinions of people.
Yeah.
And that's what you would find out about us is what we care about is the data, because the data tells everything. It tells the truth. It's black and white. It's numbers. It's binary. And it's like, if we can get a hold of your data, we could probably really, do something. What's this topic even about? Where do we go with this topic?
Well, it's the fact that, we're not a marketing agency, but we kind of are. We use marketing, digital marketing specifically, as the vehicle to help people find their conversions.
Yeah.
And I think what you're right on topic, which is we take that data, we reverse engineer it.
Yeah.
We're constantly iterating.
Yeah.
There's never a set it and forget it mentality around here.
Right.
We're constantly moving things forward and improving things.
Yeah. So, I mean, for you guys out there, it really is in the data, and it's understanding the data. And when you understand the data, my gosh, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, how many horrible things are wrong with our prospective clients, like a do not follow tag that's been on their website for 3 years, which basically tells Google never to index your site. And they're like, yeah, we spent like thousands. We spent $50,000 on this new website and it hasn't done anything in 3 years. I'm like, it's because your developer, when they launched, they didn't remove the do not follow tag that was there for development. And you went 3 years without ever indexing in Google.
I mean, our own website, we're doing the same thing with that. We treat ourselves like a client where we have to take the time to actually work on our own things too.
Yeah, 100%. So it's all in the data. That's really that's the end of the story there, is you really got to like know the data, get into the data. And that's what we are. We're very much a data-driven strategy company, but our end goal is leads. Our end goal is making the phone ring. That is our end goal. We can kind of care less about everything else. There's not a single client here that's the same. We sort of can't cookie cut it. It's like everybody's different.
People are similar, but they're
similar.
Yeah.
It's like being a doctor. I mean, everyone, you may do the same heart surgery or whatever, but like everybody's different. Yeah. Like your health is different, your age is different. And so we have the same type of thing. We have practices, like general practices, but we are going to treat everybody with care. Yeah,
and I think the difference, when you're looking at traditional marketing that people have been doing, like that cold calling and, chasing leads, the whole point is not to do that anymore. Yeah. Like, we want to get you seen, whether through organic or paid search or anything like that.
Yeah.
And we want to start getting people to come to your site. And then from there, we're optimizing the site and we're strategically placing, whether it's CTAs or contact forms or phone numbers or whatever, to create those conversions for people.
Yeah, that's 100% right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. So hopefully it was informative to you. Was it an infomercial?
Yeah, sure.
Kind of a little bit. But we always try to give you value too. I mean, the value takeaway for you, like the free value takeaway for you, is just the data. Like, if you're walking away from this video and you're like, man, I don't even know what my data is, that would be the first place I would start.
Yeah, 100%.